Hi, this is Jen from Blue Sky Contracting with another Civil Pro tutorial. Today I'll be showing you how to add quantities to your lots. One of the key functionalities of Civil Pro is the ability to record individual quantities applicable to each schedule item against the relevant lots, and then compile these records into a payment claim. Start by selecting the lot you'd like to add quantities to. Now, to the right of the screen, you'll see the Related Items tree. This details out all items related to the selected lot. Double-click on the Quantities heading within the Related Items tree. This brings up the Schedule Items selector. Select the schedule items you'd like to add quantities to. There are two ways to do this. The first is simply to double-click on the item. The second is to use a drag and drop action, making sure you wait until you see a green arrow before you drop the item. When you've finished selecting, close the Schedule Item selector. And you can see the items have been added under the Quantities heading in the Related Items tree. You will notice that the amounts default to 0. When the final quantities are known, this can be updated. So we'll do this now. To update your first quantity, simply hover over the item within the Related Items tree and right-click. This brings up the Edit Quantity screen. There are three options here: Schedule Quantity, Remaining Quantity, and Specify Quantity. Update as required and click OK. And you can see that the quantity has now been updated within the Related Items tree. To bring up the Quantities Detail panel, simply hover over the item and double-click. In this panel you can make changes and updates as required, but first you must make sure that editing is enabled. To do this, click on the Enable Editing button at the bottom left of the screen. Now you can make changes or even add quantities, make changes to the unit column, check or uncheck the preliminary checkbox. This is an optional marker used to indicate if the entered quantity is yet to be confirmed. Make changes to the non-claimable checkbox. You can mark this where the item is non-claimable under the contract. Add any comments and enter in a reduced payment factor. The reduced payment factor allows for non-complying product to remain at a reduced level of service. If the client decides that a product is not complying but still fit for purpose, they may accept it on the condition that the contract rate be reduced. This is managed by applying a reduced level of payment here. To close the Details panel, simply click on the Close icon at the top right of the screen. And thank you. You've been watching another Civil Pro tutorial.